Coffee, cake and weight loss. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, we're always told that carbs are the enemy, that you can't have chocolate, that you can't have cake, you can't have rice, potatoes, even fruit's got a bad rap some of the time. And you're told that you can't have any of these things when you're trying to lose a little bit of weight, get into that pair of jeans that you really want to get into. But what if I told you that the clients that I work with manage to have their cake and eat it, whilst still getting great results consistently, and most importantly, keeping these results long term, whilst still going out with their friends, enjoying drinks with them, enjoying cake and coffee out at a restaurant or a Starbucks, and really not feeling bad about keeping in foods that they enjoy, and neither should they. So during our coaching experience, when we're working together, I educate my clients on keeping a balance in the routine that they have. And once I help educate and provide the information that dispels these preconceived myths that carbs have got to be avoided, that you can't have this particular food or that particular food makes you fat, they realise that these things don't make you fat. They don't solely put weight on you in the ways that you don't want, so that stubborn belly fat that we've got, or make our legs or arms look chubbier. Like, it's not a specific food, it's a balance that's caused over time. So my name's Matthew James and my company is 300 Online Fitness. I'm an online coach and nutritional consultant, and I work with clients on a daily basis who just want to lose a little bit of weight, right the way up to losing stones upon stones upon stones and building their confidence over time. This is things that they haven't had for a long time, and once they hear, I can have coffee and a cake, I can have a meal out that I enjoy and still progress, it doesn't fit in with the modern preconceptions of you've got to eat chicken and a lettuce leaf 3 times a day and that's all you're ever allowed. And this really comes to light when my clients find out that they can progress. So coffee, cake and weight loss, this has come from one of my clients, Claire. So Claire was an avid user of Starbucks, so much so that she got me into the routine of going, using the card, and I didn't even know there was a card before any of this. So Claire is one of my clients who frequent Starbucks, and it was a prerequisite that she didn't want to let go. So what we did is we looked at this particular part of her day, which is a religion, trust me, it is a religion. And we looked at it and I said, well, if we can look at it and we can just tweak it slightly, would you be happy to lose weight while still going to Starbucks and having your coffee and a cake? To which she said, yeah, sounds great, that's what I've always wanted. So let's look into this right now, and we can delve into these slides and we can go through the information. Let's do it. So I'm just going to minimize myself down here and shift this over here. So here we are. Coffee, cake and weight loss. Can you have it? And actually, in fact, you can. Surprised, when we're dieting, this may not be what you've been led to believe. And we've been over some of the things. So calories are king. And what this means is overall there's calories in everything that you intake. Bar things like diet drinks or zero drinks. Things like those don't contain calories. Things like fruits and vegetables contain less calories than highly processed refined things. So you think of a chocolate bar and it contains around 260 calories, and then you get some lettuce that contains hardly any calories, some between 10, 20 calories there or thereabouts, depending on the amount, obviously. So calories are king. So if you eat more calories than you burn off, you put weight on, and if you burn off more calories than you take in, you lose weight. So with this in mind, simple coffee and cake, as easy as it rolls off the tongue, can be an easy swap to kickstart your weight loss. What does this mean? So this is Claire's example, and she's happy for me to share this with you because she was gobsmacked by this information. So let's delve into it now. This on the left is what Claire started off with, and as you can see, we totaled up here 490 calories for a brownie, 340 calories for the cinnamon latte, and 830 calories was the total. So I'll move me into the middle, and then we've got verses here, and this was the adjustments that we made. So I said, what else could you have off the menu that you like that would be a good substitute for this. So a Starbucks coffee cake. We've combined coffee and a cake in one. She wasn't happy to just keep that in. She actually wanted a drink as well. So we swapped it for a latte. And here you can see we've got 520 calories. So we've saved 310 calories there. So she continued this and weight loss started to occur. This was all we'd looked into, specifically with Claire. And she'd started to lose weight, she started to firm up, and she started to find that clothes fitted slightly better. These are her words, taken directly from her testimonial. So then on the left is what we had, and I said, well, could we take it a little bit further? To which Claire said, well, we had quite like the cheese Danish, it looks quite good. I've looked at the calories at it, and it's lower. So I was like, okay, cool, let's go for it. What about the latte? Any movement on that? To which she said, I'll swap it for almond milk. It doesn't taste any different. I've tried it once before. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. So we swapped that and we've got 520 to 390. Okay, and then, so weight loss started to occur a little bit more quickly. And Claire was really taken aback by this because, like I say, we hadn't really changed anything else. There was slightly more water going in because we'd focused on that area, which helped fill Claire up a little bit longer. And Claire came to me and she said, right, okay, I could change it round. I still want a coffee, but what happens if I have my own cakes through the day and it satiates that need for me to have something? So I said, well, yeah, perfect. So we looked through some options and this is what we came up with. So this is what we sort of started with the cheese Danish and the latte with the almond milk. And Claire said, I really like these Mr. Kipling angel slices. Can we go with them? I said, that's absolutely perfect. Let's do it. Let's look at the calories. So calories slightly less. But then the big change was Claire swapped to Americano. So Americano is 15 calories. So we've got 85 calories difference there. 293 calories. So we've kind of skipped through all of these changes here. And the big one is from the first to the end product with where we are. We started with 830 calories and then we've come over to 293 calories, so we've saved 537 calories. Now I know what you're thinking, you're saying calories to me a lot, I don't know what that even looks like. So what I'm going to do is let you take that in, pause me if you need to, and 3, 2, 1, there we go. So what this really means, we're getting all sciencey now, but this is going to make a big difference with your understanding of how these things work. So 1 pound of fat is equal to 3,500 calories, roughly thereabouts. We're talking scientific principles here, and that's roughly what they've put it down to. So if you divide that 3,500 by 7, you've got 7 days in a week, so that's why we're dividing by 7, you get 500. So if you remove 500 calories per day from your diet, you will lose 1 pound of fat. Okay? That's what 1 pound of fat looks like. Okay? So let's let that sink in. What we did is we swapped from this here, lovely, delicious, to here, coffee, nice, lovely, and to cake. And this is all we changed. And over that period of time, Claire lost a pound of fat, and it was just over. The first week was 1.6 pounds of fat, so that times 0.6 again, and the following week was 1.4, the following week was 1.3, and then 1.2. So over that period of time, she lost just over 5 pounds over 4 weeks, just by replacing this. And then we started to refine the diet further, but this shows you that you can still have coffee and cake, and we haven't had to detox. We haven't had to live off just cucumber water, for example. Let's put that out of the air. You haven't had to cut carbs out. You haven't had to follow a shake diet. We haven't eaten chicken and broccoli. We haven't eaten clean, whatever that is. Does that mean that you wash your food in very liquid? I don't know. I don't know what that means. You haven't had to change your entire diet. You haven't had to count sins or feel bad about food. We haven't gone keto or literally, like I say, banned any foods. All we've done is we've become aware of a meal and a snack, and we've made some adjustments. So there you can see that you can have your coffee, your cake, and you can achieve weight loss. And this was done through a coaching process that I work through with my clients, where we sit down and we talk about all the foods that we like and we enjoy, and we talk about how we can keep those in, but make small adjustments like we have there, where you can have coffee, cake and weight loss. If you'd like to know more, then please comment below or message me directly and I'll be happy to chat with you more. Thank you for watching and I hope to catch up with you very soon.